Hello and welcome to another modern stream. Today the idea was to stream some Uros in amuLIT and then play some Metalwork Colossus. But I joined this league yesterday and then I actually did not have enough time to finish it. So I'm going to finish it on stream. Basically, I was messing around with IceBURG. If you watched the stream before, you've seen this deck in action. So what I did, it's pretty simple. I just added Uros. It's basically what I'm doing to every deck. Wish me good luck getting the Squall Slide World Record in Trials Frontier. Please sign it. Oh, well, good luck with that, Doctor. I have no idea what that means, but I hope it goes well for you. But yep, I mean, we've seen this deck before. We got Renan 6, of course, we got Astrolapes, Ice Fang, Quaddle. That's where the ice in IceBURG comes from. Get it? IceBURG. We have the one of Lonely Sandbar, which I mean, you can't really play two Lonely Sandbars because otherwise, they're not lonely anymore. So it's only fitting that we play a single Lonely Sandbar. Um, there we go. Thank you. And yeah, a bunch of fatal pushes, lightning bolts, run the lock, some assassin's trophies, as basically a bunch of ways of interacting. Snapcaster Mage, K command, and yep, a couple of planeswalkers to round this up. Last time I streamed this deck, we were playing Okos, and it actually went pretty well. But Oko is fortunately not legal in the format anymore, so yeah, so we're just playing the same deck but with Uros instead of Ogos, basically. And yep, I'm currently 1-1. I lost to, I think I lost to the Titanfield deck, and then I beat Dredge somehow. Like I have no idea how I managed to beat Dredge with this list, but I did. So let's see what's up next. This deck's a lot of fun though. I enjoy it a lot. Oh yeah. Look at this hand. How can you look at this hand and not love this deck? It's impossible. It's impossible. Look at the Forest, Drown the Lock Cryptic Command hand. Hell yeah. Of course we're keeping this. So we're gonna have to... I'm probably gonna try not to trophy on turn 2, so I think I'm gonna lead on Steam Vents. Basic Forest. Okay. Ancient Steerings. Okay. This is an Eldrazi deck? Oh, Tron. Alright, so we're definitely gonna need this as trophy. Should I shock here? Damn it. If we had been on the play, we would be in such a good spot. Like, we can just drown the expedition map and take it from there. Then use trophy. So I guess I'm not trophy in here. So... yeah. And I'm gonna shock because I might need the bolt in the graveyard to escape Uro later. You see how much Titan was at the SCG Classic? I did. It was pretty heavy on Titan. Also, there was a lot of Titan in. Oh yes, there was a fair amount of Titan in the challenge this weekend as well. I mean, it's pretty undoubtedly one of, if not the best deck in the format. So people are catching up. People are respecting and people are playing it, and it's pretty good. So I guess I'm gonna find Water Grave with this. And next turn we can play Forest, Astrolabe, and hold up Trophy. And I think we should worry about this. Like we should fight over the mana as opposed to fighting over the threats. I think. Basic Island, Basic Island. Well, that's not good for us. Also, my opponent has Tron, which is also not good for us. It would be nice to draw a Snapcaster Mage. Snappy would be great because it would allow us to flashback the Assassin's Trophy. If we don't draw that, then I think I'm just gonna hold up Cryptic. My opponent's cantripping too much. Yeah, there we go. There's no way they don't find Tron there. So I kinda just have to hold up Cryptic here. They can crack Expedition Map and then find the tower, and then they can just play a Karn or something. Does it surprise you how many people are having success running 2 or less Azusa? I mean, it's something that you can do. Like in the end, you can just run hot, right? It doesn't mean that it's the correct way of building the deck or anything. You can just run your, 2 Azuzas, but if you draw them when they matter, then you're fine. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Even the person that best plays in the challenge was playing 2 Azuzas, I think, and was playing 2 Azuzas and 1 Grazer. Then a trophy this Ursa's Tower, which is the one that we already destroyed. Alternatively, I could try to counter whatever they play. Both are probably the Ursa's Tower line is better. Because they're just probably not gonna run out of threats. Do you think the deck's running more Azuzas would closer to the top? I mean, it doesn't work so directly, right? Alright, so my opponent got there. Is this Eugene? No, Walking Ballista. Well, that one we can beat. Alright, so we're gonna start with Astrolabe because I can get... Oh! Well, that works. So... I will bolt here. Then... Oof! That's an F6 from my opponent. And then I will Vraska plus sacking the Astrolabe. Another land, not what I was looking for. I was looking for another trophy. I was looking for Field of Ruin. Those are the cards I'm looking for here. My opponent playing a Ballista in there is definitely a good sign for me because it means that they probably don't have a Karn or some more impactful threat, which is certainly good for me. As this is Bale, is correct to run 4. Good finishes are all that matters regarding card choices. Remember that Scred Red 1 and GP. That's true. That's true. Scred did win a GP. That's pretty mind-blowing, honestly. That's pretty mind-blowing. I really want to find a Field of Ruin here. Scred is a good deck. No, it's not, Darset. No, it is not. Modern has evolved way past Scred. Maybe it was a reasonable deck back then, but it's not a good deck right now. It just is not. You cannot state that as a fact because it's just not true. Times have evolved. Wow, that's a mean slow roll. We actually cannot beat amuLIT, so we just pack it in there. Thought ceases. I guess I do play surgical as a one-off. Yeah, that's fine. We shave and pushes. Force of negation is good. Nebraska is not good. This is kind of deck where if you run hot, you can spike some wins for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you get paired against literally all decks against which Blood Moon is very good, maybe you might get there. But it's not an objectively good deck. Like, it's just the power level is just not there. Yeah, I think we run something like this. The only thing that worries me is I wonder if my opponent is playing Bales. Because if they're playing Veils, we're kind of screwed, right? We can't really beat a bunch of Veil of Summers unless we draw one of our Field of Ruins, which hopefully we do. Oko Pile versus Tron. Well, it's not even Oko. I wish that it were Oko. Honestly, like the first time I played this deck, I got paired against Tron and we somehow beat it like 2-0. Like we beat it handily. To be fair, I did draw very well. Like I did assemble the Ren plus Field combo very very quickly, and my opponent just couldn't keep up. So I wonder why Jeff still has that Karn emote. Like Jeff has not been playing Modern in a really long time, so this hand is just not good enough. If any of these were a Field of Ruin, I would keep this, but yeah, this is gross. Breeding Pool Forest, and then okay, this hand is good, cool. So I don't think I can afford to force, and I think that I have to bottom the Drown and get lucky and draw an Ashiok in time, and draw a land for Ashiok in time. I mean, all right, cool. So we're probably gonna Thoughtseize some 2. Yeah, we have 2 Thoughtseize here. Whew! Is that the Natty Tron? Yeah, it's the Natty Tron. Of course, it's the Natty Tron. Yeah, sure. Let's do Watery Grave here. Force of negation. All right, so I'm gonna use this turn to play this. And starting next turn, I'm gonna hold up my mana. If they play something, I'm gonna hardcast Force. If they don't, going to, well, I guess that we don't get to do that, huh? Field? Alright, we can still get there. Field? Huh? Field of Ruin. Assassin's Trophy. Here. Come on. Burning Pool. Yeah, we can't beat a Resolve Dugan, so we're just gonna pack it in. Well, we move to 5, and yeah. One too late. Alright. Feels bad, man. Whiteboarding Ashiok against natural Tron. I know, my bad, right? My bad. I should have known that they were gonna get the Natty Tron and just not bother bringing in Ashiok. I messed up. I'm sorry, chat. I messed up. Ollie4 with the sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold for the 12th month in a row. 1 year. Thank you so much, Ollie, for the continued support. Really appreciate it. Okay. Sure. I'll keep this hand. So... Infect? Infect. Okay. So this is going to be turn 1 Watery Grave. Turn 2, I guess we're going to get a Breeding Pool here, and then a Basic Forest here. So my opponent have the turn 2, because that would be gross. Assuming they won't get the Natty Tron as the misplay, fair enough. We'll take 5 here. It's not great, but it is what we got. Unfortunately, I cannot set up the Touching Quaddle. Breeding Pool. 1 and 1. Gotta Quaddle it up. That's a solid draw. Oh, well, that's good for us. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna get. I'm liking our spot here. We're gonna get a green source forest. Man, this mana is kind of weird when you don't have an Astrolabe. Should I get a red source instead? No, I know I shouldn't. I think I'm actually just gonna get another blue source. Gonna play Uro. I'm gonna play our basic forest off of this guy. Did I say basic forest? I meant basic swamp. Then we can kill this with the swamp with force backup. I think I'm gonna pitch the Uro to the force. Alright, basic forest. They activate Ink Moth. Okay, scale up. So we push. They're gonna do something to protect, and now we force this. Got him. Now we have an empty board. We're gonna get to resolve Jace, and we just run away with the game. Oh, that's also very good. That's probably better, right? Yeah, that's probably better. Gonna get a red source here. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. That is most certainly better. And we take it from here. Over, game is over. Sweet. Brutality, Engineer, Thoughtseize, Decay. 4-mana card, we don't care. 4-mana card, we don't care. Probably even Cryptics just come out. K commands also seem pretty inefficient. I mean, honestly, this just looks unbeatable for them, right? Just my entire deck is insane against my opponents. It's everything 1 and 2. 1 and 2 CMC cards. We are definitely spewing some value, right? Like we don't have as many 2-for-1s as we normally do. But I think that's not what the game is going to be about. The game is going to be about efficiency. Because our cards are likely to trade for multiple cards from our opponents anyway. Okay, once upon a time. This hand is insane, by the way. Blighted Agent. Okay. They can pierce this actually if they want to. Seems kind of like a waste, honestly, so I'm not surprised they don't. No second land? Oh, P. Oh, OP. Alright. Sure. Gonna get a Water Grave here. Play my Ice Fang. Alright, that's nice. It uses our mana pretty efficiently. They still can't really do anything. We had double push. Probably gonna end step kill this. So push here. Opponent's probably gonna redirect or simply Blossom Defense. Alright, that's also fine. So we're gonna push there again. Removal Tribal seems good again. Infect can confirm. Alright, so we got some 2 free points of damage there, which is always very nice. And I think we're just sure. They chose to pay life twice for whatever reason. Wait, what? Oh, opponent. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they messed it up. I guess they redirected the wrong thing. Feels bad, man. I mean, it's not like they were ever going to win that game, right? I was going to untap and then just brutality them. Plus push. Plus trophy, sorry. So, it's not like there was anything they could have done. But still. Going out to a misclick feels bad. This deck is fun. I think potential changes include me just cutting this Vraska. I just wanted some kind of card advantage, but this hand looks great. But I don't know, I'm just not sold on it. No, please let me find my Ren. Please let me find a Ren. Just get going with the Lonely Sandbar. Whenever you get that combo going, it's so sick. Alright, let's see what we're paired against. We are still kind of like masked as potentially being an Ursa deck. Probably my opponent is going to suspect that something's up as soon as they see the lonely sandbar. Opponent says hi stream. All right. We are playing against amuLIT. Let's see some more info. Nice fang. Okay. Would that be nice to have something to pitch force? If they go for the Dryad, we can push it, which is nice. Alright, no Dryad. My favorite thing about playing against amuLIT is the fact that I get to F6 to the amuLIT triggers. That's just good value. And you don't get to do that when you... I get to auto yield, I mean. You just don't get to do that when you're actually the one playing amuLIT. So it feels good whenever you get to do that. It's nice. It's a nice feeling. Name Scout. Alright, that guy's dead. Alright, what do we find here? Ren. It's not a Ren. Well, we get to Hardcast Force here. We get to push something if we have to. We can Snapcaster Bolt. I don't know why we would want to do that, but we can. Cycly Lonely Sandbar. This hand is not well set up against amuLIT though. To be fair, this main deck is not very well set up to play against amuLIT. Post sideboard, things become a lot better between the Thoughtseize, the Ashioks, etc. But main deck, we might struggle. Right, just nothing. Just nothing. I actually don't think I can afford to crack this Misty unless I find another fetch off of here, so I'm not going to be able to cycle the Sandbar. And the reason for that is because I need this push to be active in case my opponent plays a Dryad, so that's a little bit unfortunate. If I draw something like a Cryptic though, I'm actually going to cycle because drawing into a potential land is going to be more important. Yeah. Okay, so now we drew into the land. So if there's a Cryptid on top of my deck, then I'm going to be very sad. That's not a bad draw. My opponent cannot activate... My opponent cannot activate Castle with the mana they have. That's actually a great draw. Get Overgrown Tomb here. I'm gonna get to decay this amuLIT. And I would not like to, but I can force if I have to. I can force a second amuLIT. Alright, it's probably gonna bounce the Cavern here. Oh, they're gonna bounce TOS to transmute. Okay. Find Summoner's Pact or Pact of Negation or something. Second Cavern. That also makes sense. I mean, it was definitely correct for them to just bounce the Cavern and save the Tolera West, but like after you've done the mistake, it's good to make sure that you can. So we're gonna filter for red, then we're gonna Plus here, sacking this astrolabe. That's a good draw. Misty. Play this. So they're not going to be able to haste. But I can only trophy one thing. So if I were to trophy one thing, would I rather trophy Field of the Dead, or would I rather trophy an actual Titan? That is the question. I could also kill Semi-Growth Chamber, but at this point, if my opponent does have a castle, then we are in a terrible spot. So I think I'm just going to pass here. They probably have to play the Cavern. Hopefully they need to Pact, and I get to hardcast this Force. If not, I think I'm going to trophy the field. Yeah, they just have the Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so my opponent cannot trigger Field of the Dead here. However, what they can do is they can get Vesuva. That would be super next level. So I think I'm going to let them resolve the Titan trigger so I can get more info. Okay. We're going to see what they bounce here. They bounce Stronghold. So we're gonna cycle Sandbar. My opponent's not on Garrison, but they are on not on Hanweir Battlements, but they are Garrison, which is interesting to know. Here we're gonna do, I guess, just a basic island. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Plus a land drop. So Jay's minusing doesn't achieve anything for me. I think I'm just gonna have to Snapcaster this guy back. Man, things are getting rough here. Things are getting real rough here. I think I'm actually gonna need the land drop. So I need to do too many things here. Uro. Doesn't really do much for me. Snipehawk, welcome back for the 15th month. Thank you so much for all the support, Snipehawk. Really appreciate it. Good teacher for the deck. Thank you so much. Glad that you are enjoying the content. So we're gonna get back our trophy. Gonna trophy prime time this time around. Gonna have to force that. Pitching Uro, I think. Please don't have another one. Please don't have another one. Yeah, hold. Oh, they just had it? Oh, man. Feels bad, man. It just debated me with with the pact. Oh, maybe they wanted to pack for Dryad. I guess that would make sense. So they do have Stronghold and T-West in hand. Asusa. Sure. I guess they don't have Field anymore. So they have T-West plus Unknown. Can push here. Get back Sandbar. I guess I'm going to plus killing Snappy. Alright, so we draw another thing. We'd love to see a field here. Field of Ruin would be the card I'm looking for. Definitely pretty sad that I pitched the Uro now. Definitely very, very sad that I pitched the Uro. I think it made sense at the time, but obviously I was punished by the decision. Yep. We are definitely in tap and draw territory right here. Top of creatures, your opponent's control, draw a card. Okay. Another Summoner Spect. Gonna cycle Sandbar, hoping to spike another force. No luck. Hopefully they get Dryad. They got Prime Time. Feels bad, man. They're out of Tulare Wests, though. So there is that. Combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Okay. So I guess that if I manage to ult this, one Quaddle might get there, which is pretty funny. Where do you stand right now between Slayer, Sunhome, and Vesuva? I mean, I'm always playing one Vesuva, right? It's a matter of whether I'm playing these 3 cards or I'm playing something else. And right now, the list that I've been playing looks like this. Without the Uro. The Uro is what I'm going to be playing later today, but it's more of an experiment than anything else. Oh, they have another field? Oh, it feels so bad, man. It feels so bad that they had another one. It feels so bad. We're gonna see what my opponent does here, though. Because definitely the line is to try to kill my Vraska. Vraska seems like the only way that I can manage to steal this win. So if my opponent kills it, then things become a lot harder. I guess that I can ult Ren and start looping, I guess? Looping Cryptics? That doesn't seem sustainable, though. And we're gonna get to kill this Titan. Good to know that my opponent's on 2 fields here. Yeah, so they are attacking Vraska, very smart. Very smart. So we're gonna get a Watery Grave. Yep. Well, actually, do we want to trade with this Titan? Like, if my opponent gets to attack, we are gonna lose on the spot. So I don't think I kill this Titan, actually. I think that I just have to chain Cryptics for the entire remainder of the game, so I just need to get there in the air. So I'm not gonna do that. I don't think. And how opposed to Crumbled Destiny are you? I think Crumbled Destiny is a great card. I'm not opposed to it at all. If you can find room for it, you can run it for sure. Personally, I like Bujuki Bog main deck, but Pont doesn't, for example. Okay. Maybe my opponent is just not on. I'm starting to think that maybe they're just not on Dryad. They might just be playing an on-Dryad list. Okay, Drown in the Lock. Okay, Drown is not bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three to play Uro, draw a card, play my land. I need to find another land. Oh man, this is rough. So I have to attack. I think I just can't play anything. Because I need to hold up Drown in case my opponent top decks a Pact of Negation. 3, 4. It's also possible that I just cannot play around Pact of Negation. And I need to get Jace going because it's the only way that I'm going to be. I think that's actually the truth. I think I just have to get Jace going and start drawing cards. Alright, second Ren is good. Put this on top, put this on top. Because it allows me to chain a little bit easier. Also, I cannot beat Bojuki Bog. Because it's going to exile my Cryptics. So there's a lot of things that I can't beat. So another Titan kills me. Pact of Negation kills me. This game has been a grind. Okay, begin a combat. Fetch for basic Swamperino. I guess I'm gonna get Steam Vents here actually. And then tap all creatures, draw a card. This is what I got. I cannot beat another Primeval Titan because they get to exile my graveyard. I cannot beat Pact of Negation, which seems like my opponent doesn't have, so that's good for us. And I cannot beat another. And I cannot beat Bojuki Bog. So now I'm gonna start Jace Plus in. That doesn't matter. Is this got a problem? He produces something after Cryptic? No, he can't, because it's gonna resolve afterwards. Playing a bunch of lands. Alright, cool, we survive. So, let's start here, see what's up. Can we beat that card? We actually can, so we're gonna keep that on top. Bottom, no, because we can counter it. Then we're going to Emblem Ren. Gonna play your land and play another Ren. Then we're going to plus on a land. We attack here. Down to 11. We also have Bolt, okay? So this is just a 4-turn clock. We just need to dodge 4 turns. I don't know whether that's doable or not, but we're gonna have to try. Alright, so double creatures, you put a control, draw a card. Another Quaddle. Okay. We can't play it though, because I can afford for my opponent to resolve that once upon a time. So we're not gonna be able to haste here. Alright, that's a Snappy. Alright, things are getting interesting here. My opponent's trying to overwhelm my mana. Forest I can beat, so we keep that on top. Ren plus on Misty. Swing. We need to hold the Misty in hand, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. I think I just discard the Fatal Push here. 1, 2, 3, I play Uro. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess I can do that. I can just play the Uro. It's gonna draw a card though, so I guess it doesn't really change anything. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. This was actually a mistake. It was more valuable for me to play the Quaddle actually instead of the Uro. So we're gonna go to discard here. Unless my opponent decides to Once Upon a Time here, which they might. Which is good, because now I get to counter this. And now I don't have to discard. So black and blue. So they're gonna draw a basic forest now. Hanging by a thread. Hanging by a thread over here. Yes! The opponent concedes. Wow. Managed to get there. Hell yeah. Give me those Ashiok's, baby. Give me those Ashiok's. Great game, thank you, thank you. Pretty proud of that one. I was not expecting to get there, but we did. At this point, I don't think my opponent is on Dryad, right? How does it feel to eat your own prime time? It always feels a little bit bittersweet, you know? Especially when beating somebody that watches the stream. I'm just not gonna do this. I want Jace, I want Cryptic. I think my opponent might not be on Dryad. So Bolt is actually better than Push because it can go face. Drown is... it's kind of rough in the face of Bujuku Bog. So I think I'm just gonna shave one. I do want forces even though they're not great. Ren, as we just saw, is pretty solid. I'm just doing this. Medio rancio Funka. Funka, te digo. No es la primera vez que juego una lista así. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping this. My opponent probably is going to side out scouts because I have Ren, and correctly so. They mull to 6. What a grind. I can't believe we got there. Them drawing Cavern is a little bit annoying. Oh, they do have Scout. Okay. So I guess I'm not going to be able to Astrolabe here, because I need to kill this. So we're just going to Bolt off Steam Vents. Fetch, Shock, Bolt. But at least I'm happy I killed the Scout there. That amulet might be a problem though. No castles, so unless they have yet another amulet, I'm gonna be able to... okay, so now they know that they can bounce the Cavern here. Good sequencing from my opponent. Good sequencing. Just gonna play a Ren here. Got a Forest. Delta or Vista? I think it's gonna be Delta. Next turn, I think I just have to main phase K command. Hopefully they play an Azusa or a Scout, and I can get a nice little sweet 2-for-1. Vesuva. Okay, so they're trying to develop their mana base. Smart. Very. My opponent's playing very well. They did that misclick, that weird line last turn, last game. Sorry, but they're playing very well this game. Like, they know they had to develop mana. They were very smart to copy my land there. Yep. Well played. So this probably means that they do have another land. Do I K command here? Do I K command make them discard? I think I'm gonna make them discard. And in case they have the mystical dispute or something, I'm gonna do this on upkeep. So discard a card, destroy artifacts. Yeah, even with a semi-growth, they can't bounce here and replay because they don't have any untapped basics, untapped lands. Sorry. So yeah, so happy with my sequencing there. Okay. Can we find the cryptic command off the top? Drown in the luck would not do it. I think I have to find a cycle towards the Thoughtseize here. Try to cycle towards Thoughtseize. That's not a Thoughtseize. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Still not a Thoughtseize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they technically cannot haste here. Now the question is, do I want to play Quaddle or do I want to kill Azusa? And I think I'm gonna want to kill Azusa here. Man, we got zombies coming next turn though. Ugh. Man, if I had found an Ashiok or Thoughtseize or something like that, this game would be easy. Well, this is a pile item to find for calls and stream. Yeah. Yeah, where I started this league yesterday and I just wasn't able to finish, so I thought might as well just finish it on stream, you know? So they already have Titan mana, so killing the Azusa right here doesn't do much. They also need to find another land. but like I'm actively interested in getting this Quaddle on the board. So I guess I'm gonna go with that. Man, this feels super bad, but I think I have to. Oh man, they even have it packed. Oh, that's brutal. So they can't haste. Also, we have Snap K command if we need to, which is important to be aware of, especially if my opponent goes for like a T West or something. Yeah, okay. No fields here though. Alright, so T West underhand. And I think I just push here, right? I can also just let the damage happen and play Ice Fang. Yeah, I actually like that better. So we're going to let the damage happen, and then I'm gonna play Ice Fang and step. It just uses my mana, and I'm like super short on mana. So get an island there. Green, blue, Quaddle. Another land's not great for us. Another land is not great for us. Alright, so can I even beat this? There's no cards I can draw with Jace to stop this prime time. But I guess I just put Jace on board and I shuffle. So we're just gonna draw 3 just to put some lands back. Those are some horrendous findings. Get a swamp. Yeah, that was a horrible brainstorm. Oh man, this game is getting out of control. They play T-West because they're planning on triggering zombies here, which really sucks for me, obviously. And they should definitely attack Jace. Yep. Opponent's too smart. This is probably going to be like Golgari Rot Farm or Sanctuary Bounce Dolaria West here. Probably Sanctuary is the better pick. I'm definitely trading though. Okay, Bujuki Box a good pick for them. We're still going to be able to get value from this Ren. Bujuki Bog themselves. Okay, so they're playing around a draw in the lock, which they did see, so it makes sense. All right, so we clear there. Jace down. Snapcaster. Man, this is brutal. So we just have to draw here, I think. And I guess I just flash back this Uro. Green, green, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have to do this before. Oh man. Oh man. One turn too late. I want to root for Fran, but I just can't turn. I know. It's pretty bad. I am kind of rooting against me right now as well. I think we're just gonna win this game on time though. My opponent's running pretty low and they still have to win another game. Alright, so we're gonna be able to trade primetime for Uro. Also, my opponent tapped a little bit poorly there. They should have been able to transmute if they wanted to. If they had tapped properly. I imagine that they're just, you know, they're just kind of trying to play quickly. They can clear Ren here if they want to, and then they just die to a bazillion zombies. We can actually get back Uro next turn, even if my opponent blocks me, because of Ashiok. I can just target myself, mill 4 cards, plus 1 fetch, and just exile everything to the Uro. So that's definitely a pretty cool interaction that happens sometimes. Let's see what they do here. I'm definitely getting to the chaining cryptic stage of the game, where I just need to find a cryptic off the top here and try to get there that way, because I'm probably not getting there any other way. They go face. Interesting. Cryptic? It's not a cryptic. One, two, three. Ashiok. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just die to an army of zombies. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. And I'd rather not show them the Ashiok. I assume my opponent thinks that I have Ashiok, and they're probably going to play around Ashiok as well, but anything I want to change? Something like that. You could actually, yeah, I just explained that I could do that, but it just doesn't get me anywhere, right? I mean, right? Snap keep. I'm playing 24 land deck, right? I'm likely to find a land at some point. We also have force. All right, scout. All right, so let's do this first. We find another land. Easy. If they play amuLIT, do I force? Might have to. Cycle here. Ren. Random 6. Right here. Random 6. Nope. Never lucky. Never lucky, etc., etc. They have to fetch right now. That's funny. Oh, dispute? Pog. Got there. Milling myself? No, I'm not gonna mill myself. Oh, man. The triple Ashiok dot hand. A classic. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry. Okay. So green here. Play Ren. Fetch. For breeding pool. Target here. Please no bog. They have the Bojuga bog. Oh man. They have the natty bog. We got natty bog, chat. We got natty bog, chat. Oh man. Why am I not playing this deck? My opponent's deck is so much better than mine. What am I even doing with my life here? My opponent's deck is incredible. My opponent's deck is so freaking good. I think I'm gonna force pitching Snappy here. Alright, we keep on playing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We keep on playing. That's oof. Huh. I think I have to do this here, right? Explore. We don't put it on the bottom. Next turn, we're gonna start drawing cards with Jace. Kind of sucks actually that they drew an Explorer there, because I don't get to see what's up. Now they're gonna start triggering Field. Which is pretty bad for me. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, so this one, get this one out of here. And these on top. So we play this. We play Ashiok. We plus on nothing. Failing to find a fetch there feels real bad. They go face? Okay. That's very good for me. Well, I was thinking about trophying the Field of the Dead, and I didn't, so that was stupid. Alright, so they're probably gonna bounce the Rot Farm again. Yeah. Right, gotta dig deeper. Hell yeah, Cherry. With the massive raid. Thank you so much. Everybody, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. We are playing against amuLIT, oddly enough. And this game has been pretty sweet. Milady. Yeah, I think we would actually... I think we were actually gonna get there this game. We're good, so on draw step, I'm going to trophy field. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we kind of got it here. Black trophy field. Opponent floats a mana. We know that they have a Golgari Rot Farm in hand. They might have drawn, they floated for no reason. Okay, so we're probably gonna bounce Bog here, I would assume. No, they bounce Snow-Covered Forest. Okay, makes no sense to me. Counter target spell. Whatever they attack with the zombies, I'm just gonna trade, and then the walkers are going to get there. Even if we didn't run out of time, I think that we were going to win at that point. So still very happy to call that a successful 3-2. All right, awesome. So this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna be playing some amuLIT. Last night I played against Mono Blue Mill, and this guy had Ashiok main, and with his archive trap. That's gross. That's very, very gross. I'm sorry that happened to you. I hope that you're okay. Time. Yeah, I think that especially game one, I'm very happy with how I played that game one. But yeah, I mean, this deck is pretty sweet. This deck is pretty fun. I feel like I never drew one of the Field of Ruins, which would have been amazing in both the amuLIT matchup and the Tron matchup when we got paired against Tron. But yeah, the only card that was kind of... It's funny because it was either amazing or it was just like completely terrible was Nebraska. So maybe this should just be a sideboard card instead of being a main deck card. And we can play some other type of cheap interaction here. Maybe another Cryptic, maybe an Archmage's Charm, something like that. I am happy with how you played game one. Man, rough. But yeah. How was Uros yesterday? Well, we're gonna be playing some more of it today. So yeah, we're gonna play some Uro amuLIT for those of you that just got here from Cherry's stream. So don't go anywhere because we're just gonna fire up a new league. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Don't forget to check out the next videos in the link below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.